I am not happy about what I gotta tell y'all. Because what happened, I ended up finding out because my neighbors are talking. Because they ended up finding out a lot of stuff that there's segregation going on. We're all not surprised about it in New York. Because a lot of it up north is segregated. New York property is that way. They don't want to destroy. I have a castle duty that I have to look at. I can't have bitches roll up in there and think they're gonna be uh stupid about it and ruin property. That's what y'all do. I look at it and y'all smoke and toke and y'all do drugs more than anything. Y'all do prostitution that quick. Y'all don't give a shit about people. That's all I learned so far. I haven't even. Y'all ruined my car. Y'all trying to ruin my career, whatever there was, and all this other stuff. Y'all basically try to kill me off from having a job because y'all wanted to have me living in a ditch. That's what y'all said. Y'all wanted me literally homeless on the street. Y'all did. To prove what point? To prove what point? Because it made nothing. But all y'all did was like doing stupid ass shit. And now I have to hear that what? Y'all were trying to make yourselves look way better. So y'all wouldn't go in the front line? All this time, sucking up humans, uh, public services, and going over there abusing citizens of this country, and you act like people owe you shit. Y'all were treating President Trump like he was the freer of the slaves, and y'all didn't go back to where y'all were or whatever in Venezuela or whatever. And Nicaragua act like I don't know. Y'all went and tried to kill off a population that was low to begin with. That because y'all were trying to kill people. Y'all were trying to kill people on purpose. And you were trying to get away with it for that long that I'm going like, you got to be kidding me, people. You want to act like you're freaking innocent, but you don't have nothing to fucking stand on. You go over there, you do whatever you are nasty people. Y'all expose people to ugly that I don't even want to say. Y'all go over there and y'all exploit your own kids. Y'all go over there and because you exploit kids. Period is what I'm saying. Because y'all are trying to hook her the everybody under the sun, the citizens. And some of y'all were custodial, working in public schools. Y'all were being paid nice. Y'all were working menial jobs. Y'all don't have to worry about working like 80 hours and doing excess stuff. Like people who went to 4-year college do. But y'all want a bitch? Y'all don't really know what it takes to be in that classroom. Y'all act like it's simple. That's not. There's a lot of stuff that's to it than having to be doing this shit. I was just doing a associate teacher. I was basically subbing people's classes and doing what they told me to do. I don't do anything else that I don't have to. I just make sure they continue on with their basic work and whatever they're doing, and that's it. That's what I'm supposed to do. I do my job. That's what I'm supposed to do. Behavior monitor and make sure they're doing their work. And I get high regards to that. And My performance record is not that bad. It's pretty good. And y'all want to complain? Oh, because you see me sit down and whatever. Y'all want to complain? Why? Because what? Because oh, she's rich and everything and whatever. And y'all were ripping me off. What is wrong with y'all? Yeah, the U.S. government owes me a lot of shit. They do just for this fucking shit alone. It's because on top of that, I'm royal and whatever else, and that this is so stupid. And then what? I have to go over there and I gotta switch off. I'm gonna switch off to something else. It's very stupid that I have to go talk about. It's very weird that I have to talk about it. That was brought up too. That yeah, and I ended up finding out because I never knew this shit really. Uh, that the reason why my mom had to go sign over the hotel, because she was queen of herself of another queen ship in England, and then then it seems like that, yeah. she had a, because the family, because the taxes were going to go high, and that they were going like, okay, we're going to go ahead and put it on a younger, whatever younger kid and whatever, because you're going to end up owing a lot of taxes. How to do with taxes? Uh, uh, so yeah, so they ended up mentioning, this is not me. This is the neighbors talking. They're like, oh, we got this information. Da, 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 da. I mean, y'all know more than I do. And I don't even give a shit about it. I care about the present. It'll still not get you on the list. It'll still never get you to the door because I have a reserve right, because it's a personal residence now. It's not a hotel. It was a personal residence before. Whoever it was went over there and took advantage and thought they could make some side money and whatever, which they can't do. If they feel that way, there's the door. They get paid anyway. They get paid anyway. They're working there, they get paid anyway. There's a list. And it was brought up because why? There was a family member that went in there and there was a history, and I told you what the history was. But I never knew what it was. That because her sister was the baddie. It ended up being that my mom didn't fight it. Oh, that's just the freaking damn shit. It's the medicine. Yeah, it's drying out, and it's fine. But and drink water. No, but anyway, yeah. So, so my sister Olinda got blamed. The saying she was the evil one, and and what do you call it? It was the sister. It was Aunt Hope. It doesn't matter now because she's dead. Um, she was the one who took the crown and went and sold it when she shouldn't have. And she shouldn't have. She went and she sold So she sold, I guess, one of my mom's crowns, or one of the crowns, one of the main crowns, important crowns she should. But we got it back. Luckily, we got it back. It could have been on some damn debutante's head. She's so stupid. You know what she did? She went and got the money, and she was paying devil worshippers off to keep them off her family while she was living comfortable. She was living comfortable. And her family, my cousin, my first cousin was living comfortable. He didn't think that big because he wasn't, she didn't claim, luckily, she didn't do nothing. She couldn't claim royal shit. Because she would have been found out. And what was, yeah, because he didn't have the opportunity that I had given my nephew. Because he's lucky to have that opportunity through me to move into officer level, but he went through also a ROTC program too. He got hired because of that, because he went through a legitimate ROTC program. My cousin did not. That's a big difference. If you're in ROTC, you get up there easier, higher. So don't go over there and twist the cousin into believing one way and then the other. And they're trying to say that my nephew did not deserve what he got, and you know what, he did a lot of shit to, he did a lot of, he lot of shit. And he got the United States government through a lot of stuff. He deserves a fucking Medal of Freedom right along with my ass. Because we did shit for this government that we don't want to talk about. Yeah, so y'all asses could sleep at night in your fucking little warm beds and going doing this shit. Y'all shouldn't be doing shit to anyone anyway. No, they need to be picking your asses up right now and because y'all like to kill people. Here you go. Go. Because that was bullshit. That was just bullshit. Really. No, my mom should have went and fought. She didn't tell anybody. I don't know what happened. I don't know why she didn't tell my brother, Joe, Frank. I don't know what Sherry was spoken at the time. I don't know what the fuck is going on with niggas today. I don't give a shit. All I know is they lied about Linda. I thought it was just my dad. I think it was my dad too. She wanted to get with my dad. And they had a big fight at the funeral, and that was the problem. People didn't freaking ass say no, and say fought for it like I did. And I was stupid just telling. Yeah, I still saying fuck you to all y'all. Fuck you. So it's like, yeah, the plane, it's not a hotel, really. It's not a hotel. It's a house. It was a mansion. Some idiot went and took advantage. Like I said, and went and was trying to do a hotel, and they had to go do it in order for New York to retain the sovereignty status and the castle status, and that was the castle. So we had to go. We had to go over there and bring it back to where it was to be the castle in New York, and that there's a designated list of people that are able to get in, The salons and whatever else is still operating as usual. They have a private list that they have, which they allow prominent individuals, you know, who are able to be there while I'm, there or whatever. Because there's when I'm there, the Iranians and whatever, Venezuelans and whoever else are not allowed to go around there. Because they'll be totally. There shouldn't be anyone hardly in there. That damn mayor better not be up in my damn crib. I'll bust his nuts so damn quick. He'll be out. I don't know, picking up trash somewhere. But I don't give a shit. He's not allowed to. He's at his own house. He ain't allowed in my shit. Picking up airs and shit. I don't give a shit about that shit. All he's doing is a joke. I don't do Pakistani game gimme shit. I don't do that shit. But anyway, no. But no, I don't do devil. I'm a saint. I've been saying it like so many, multiple times that no. So I don't even really hardly do anything, and I don't know why certain people feel like it's you know they want to act like they want to. No, we don't do that. I don't do that. We don't do that. You're not in a reality world. That means you're sick. That's what they do to people. They take you out. No one takes a fucking shit. Like, because it affects a lot of states in the United States and multiple countries. I'm too big for him because he can die. People want to kill him. And yeah, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit because I don't do anything. I don't need to. Yeah, and her only daughter Lynette got her blamed for a lot of stupid ass shit because she can't go around pretending she's on thin ice right now because of you people. She's on thin ice. They, these people want to kill her because of you. In reality, you're going to be killed because you may end up having to be put in the front line anyway, picked up. Because no one is going to go. Because I know there's a there's a Mexican American moratorium. There's the Irish whatever moratorium, Scottish moratorium. No, white people aren't going to go unless they're enlisted or whatever. No, not really. Because y'all acting like y'all want boots on the ground. The reality, no. There would not be unless they had to, because a lot of people are doing other things. So stop doing your nigger shit, because you face criminal federal charges. You know it, and possible death. I'm warning you right now. Stop your bullshit. Any more criminal acts, you will face a heavier criminal charge or possible death. That's why no one is doing anything. Anyway, that's why my aunt had suffered on her deathbed. I don't want to even go back there because that was bullshit. The wife is a pill of my cousin. I don't think he's with her. I think they got divorced. I thought she was some nigger wobbling nut or something or whatever. I don't know why he laid so low. He couldn't get a decent woman. What happened? You could have gotten a Mexican American woman. What happened there? That was bullshit. That was like a sterile pearl. He couldn't have no kids from her. He ended up having like some kids like from a library. She had kids that were probably dragged from over the border. They were illegally not their kids, and that wasn't the right pathway to do. I mean, that was right because the kids couldn't. He couldn't even get hardly any kind of privilege from that. Not even write taxes off of or nothing. Special services, no. That was stupid. They were saying that she was trying to start shit again. She better not start shit again. She knows she's gonna end up dead. She did. Like I said, the people are not playing this time, and no one's caring about any bullshit this time. I don't know why people are doing stupid shit. I don't know why Negro was sending people over here when he shouldn't be doing shit anyway. I don't know. He knew the writing on the wall, and he's an idiot, and he's trying to act like, oh well, if we go over there, we kill ourselves and stuff like that. We'll get pity clap, and then we'll go over there, and we'll get the monarchy back. You go feel sorry for us, so we can go over there because we're killing. No. Yeah, you went and tortured, and you did pillage, and you got people doing your little nigger shit, and stealing and bankrupting the country, and it's bullshit. No wonder. No wonder he's gonna spend his time looking for gold, and he can't even get his hands on it. Because I may end up moving it. Yeah, because every time I mention it, it moves around. Because I hear about it. Yeah, he thought his mom owned it. I bet he. And no, he didn't. They didn't. They didn't know shit. They found out what she did, and they had to go fix it. I own it. I'm the queen of New York. I had to rewrite a wrong. They can't deny me what I'm supposed to get. That is bullshit. They shouldn't be asking more than what they can ever give. And that is nothing. Because I know Aunt Dale was a part of it too. They can't ask more than what they can get. You better hope I have kids. I don't have nothing to do with what businesses are doing now. Because I don't care about what Olinda and what's her name's and that. Because they done twisted that shit that pissed my ass off. That kept me from having my bit of happiness too. And I'm not happy about it. They're lucky to get what they got. And they can go over there and live off of it. And they kept me out of my houses. And they kept me away from my kids, which they could face criminal charges. So I don't know why these bitches, try to act like they're helping, but in actuality, all they do is create more people to go to jail. Because they can go to jail too. Or they can end up dead too. Because I know Mr. Hands. Oh, let me get to that folklore. Oh my God. Okay, let me state it again. Okay, allegation warning. Uh, Speculation warning. I will be speculating on the allegation at hand. This is a continuation. It's in our aftermath. William reason why it's aftermath is because why? Because the story got stupider, people. I could be telling you. I can't even believe it. I'm going like, no one's talking about, but they're talking about it, but they don't want to have it anywhere in the news because it sounds like bullshit. Let me tell you what happened. Okay. Bitches went over there to the house. Homie was over there. Found this is what I heard on the story. It's gonna get bigger and bigger. Pull up a chair and gonna look cool because it's gonna look stupid. Homie was there with his little H bow saw, and she was over there bleeding to death on her fucking ass on the floor. And what do you call this? Is the story that I heard, and I can't even believe it. I had to hear about it. I don't even know what's. But this shit got too big. It was like, you gotta be kidding me. And the fucking ass Negro was over there. He was like playing with her face. He was found playing with her face, doing this little shit with her face. touching the dermis and all this other stuff, doing the stuff and whatever else. And yeah, they went up in there, and somehow he got his ass kicked, and somehow he went. He had his hands cut off. He had his hands cut off. People didn't know what the fuck happened. It was like, what the fuck happened? And then what do you call it? Nigger was over. Homie was walking down the street, going like with his hands and going like bleeding everywhere. And he was like looking for his hands, and the hooker they took to the hospital, and he went. I guess I don't know. I don't know where they gonna put that shit on her face again. Yeah, somehow they had to do something to her face. I don't even know if this is true or not. This is so far-fetched. I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? This is like Pulp Fiction. And then what do you call it? Homie's like going around with his hands off, walking down the street. And then what do you call it? Motherfucker, girlfriend who was at the scene went over there to the Monkey Duck. This was last night. It always gonna have to happen on Irish session night. It always has to happen. Woo! No, but anyway. She was sitting there about to have a pie. And then what do you call it? Somebody went over there. Because people were screaming and doing this asshole shit. People were going out through the back. People were getting their asses out. Homie was with this little, doing this little thing. Go like, she's got my hands. She's got my hands. She's got my hands. And you have to, like that. And what do you call it? And then somebody who knew Elijah Coombs went up to him, go like, okay, I know homie from the day. Okay, so what do you call it? I said, what's going on, eh? And then what do you call it? And what's going on? No. I said, look. I said, look, I'm hard to believe it. He tried to talk this shit down. Dude was trying to go talk this shit down. I couldn't even believe it. He went over there and tried to talk this shit down. And I was like, balls that big. But anyway, what do you call it? So then went over there and said, "Well, she's got my hands. She's got my hands. What?" And they went over there to look at, because he was asking, who, what happened? Well, no, tell me what happened. And bitch cut off my hands, and he went out like, what? Because he cut somebody's face off. And then what do you call, who? She's in there right now. There's nobody eating her hands up in there. There's no one eating up. And then there she was, Nicaraguan, sitting there with a pie. She went and put the hands in the pie. And then she went over there. She was supposed to eat. She was letting it stew, a little gel, a little get the flavor in and whatever. And then what do you call it? They had to go take the hands out of there right away before it went and killed out any nerves or whatever. They were trying to do shit, whatever. He still had his little hacks, his little, what do you call it? Which one? His D hacksaw. Because Or was it H Hacksaw? Was it H Hacksaw? That was an H Hacksaw. H hacksaw. C, not C. C is bigger than an H. There you go. It's an H hacksaw. A bow saw. Bow saw. Bow saw. There you go. Bow saw. So Holly still has bow saw in his pants, in his basketball shorts. Yeah, all we did was wear and cry, whatever. They had to go over there, look in there, and they had to pull it out, and the bitch was about to go nibble on his shit. No, I was like this. No, wait. Are you serious? I had to look dumb. No one's going to believe me. That's all I can say. No one is going to believe me that they had to go over there and get a cleanup. Dr. Kelly had to go, Dr. Kelly had to go get some cleanup stuff. He couldn't do, by law, he couldn't, all he had to go do was do the dining room, and he couldn't do the kitchen. The kitchen was red tag, and that was it. Well, one day. Yep, for one fucking day. Because they had to go clean it. So no, that's why nobody talked about it. I heard something that possibly that Michael's, yeah, my first cousin, his ex wife's mother, whatever, his mom. I guess she had a real estate license. She knew somebody, and she tried to go sell some property, and she shouldn't have. She's gonna die. See if that's true. I don't give a shit. They kill bitches for that, because that's a rancher's right. I don't give a shit. Because some of the stuff here, it has subsidiaries and has family, they running it. So, yeah, people have jobs. That's why I don't care about people anymore. I don't care about doing shit no more. I just say what is there. I don't care about shit. But people get so ugly and they act like they want to steal shit. So so there was some kind of damn story bit to the story that the girl knew how to that the girl did it, and she knew what part of the body to do, because she worked in a mortuary, a funeral home. So that's the end of the story. Believe it or not. So I think the cook got fired. It's maybe a cannibal cook. We don't do that in Texas. No, it's illegal in Texas. We hate Somalians, so we hate our assholes. We just kill them. No, because they'll eat your asshole. They don't care about you. Somalia will kill you. Somalia will eat you. That's why I hate Somalia. Somalia don't, no. You don't bring Somalia in your house. You kick them out. Kill them. So, from what I understand, the cannibals are going back to Roxbury, but they may be killing them. Because I heard Ireland had that one section around the circle of houses that are black. They're gonna end that shit. They might as well just kill those bitches out. Cause I don't like no, I don't like no cannibalism. Kill them out. The ones people's talking with that bullshit. That's real estate right there. There could be good. There could be good people living in those houses, and no one gives a shit. It could be it could be bothies out there. Some of that stuff has been cleaned off. I don't know. It's stupid not to. So they were trying to do Epstein stuff to children, from what I understand. But what I don't know whether to believe this or not, if it's true. But they were, this is another allegation warning, and maybe speculation warning. I'm going to speculate what is the allegation at hand. But they were literally, what they were doing was, they were telling the kids, according to certain sources, that the neighborhood, that they were, that, that it was said, it was reported to the to a, was it an RN dietitian or whatever, what is it, medical practitioner, that that she that one of the kids, when it was uh, that she stated that they had the kids mostly sit around and do nothing, like they're dogs, that they can't play and they can't do anything. They were told that they can't do nothing. They can't, It's like you're there. Sit your ass down and do nothing. Don't be a kid. Just play, sit there. You're fix your dog. When I call you, I'll let you know. That's what they were training them to do. That's Epstein bullshit. That's what they were telling them to do. To go and grab shit and go over there and be sex slaves. That's what they were doing to their own kids. So who else? Who? I wonder whose kids those were. Because I don't take those kids. And I don't make them pay child support. No, I'll go and just go. Might as well just put them in a nun house and take their shit and put it to their name, whatever, and trust, and see if it's legally theirs. See what they got, and possibly have to kill them out. Because no one does that shit. Slavery, they kill them. They'll have their money and their whatever, and they'll go to school, and that's it. Probably go to boarding school. We don't even probably know who they are. No one does that shit. No, because he's trying to start a damn sex trade operation illegally, and that's bullshit. That's what it sounds like. I heard the boys were 18 pounds underweight. I don't even know if that's true or not. Because he's being cheap. You know, he wanted to make them feel like they were reliving the past. And make like they were still babies. And then they didn't act like they'll never grow up. They didn't understand that kids, they sprout. They get a little weight on and they burn it off. And she, I don't know. She's doing gymnastics and stuff. She needs that extra bit of nutrition to go do gymnastics. I don't understand. And they have other stuff they do. No, they can work it off. They're active kids. I don't understand. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe. So take it with a grain of salt, people, or whatever. People are finding out it's true. And people are dismayed and whatever else. That uh, there are some people that are out there. They want that picture perfect. They want to relive the past and they want to do the shit where they want that old feeling. In reality, the old feeling underneath is criminal. There's a secret life that we don't know most of the time. Look at Mommy Dearest. There's Mommy Dearest. Julie Garland. I don't know. Julie Garland she did her best. I don't think she did. She could too. Wasn't abusive. She was struggling a lot, unnecessarily. But I think she was given a raw bad deal. We don't have nigga wrong with Venezuela relations, so that's bullshit. I don't know whether because they get X'd off that's bringing down the fucking family tree. That's bullshit. That's nigger fighting. I don't give a shit. Don't fucking bring my damn family down. That bullshit. Anyway. So people are either getting that red card or red tag up in their minds. I don't know what to say. To my understanding, somebody had talked to him and said, because he said like this. said what I said, but he said this, that once we go, because the kids wanted to go, that we're not probably not be coming back for a long time. That's true. That's true. Because this is not going to be our residence anymore. Houston may be a place to visit normally, because there's going to always be something to do with Houston. Uh, it was my hometown. It left me with a bad taste in my mouth because of this situation, this migrant situation, that they coddled the migrant, and the migrant ripped my ass off this severely, and they were in cahoots with the devil and all this other bullshit that I know that they're not gonna get money for 5 years. I don't know why we're not gone and why we need to go, because I want to go to World Cup. I really do. I have a right to go. So if Ferrari knows where to take me and whatever, and he can show me the stars, but but I think that's what he was telling people. And he'll get paid for doing it, so I don't give a shit. It'll probably be funny if we could get him to do a gig, since I did miss a pop rock or two. It's not been a good year so far. But anyway. Because some people may sit in a rail car, because I'm in a clubhouse. So to you, New York, New York.